I was making 2 to 3K. Coming out now, we're looking more sort of 8 or 9 already, but I'm now seeing lovely flow to it, lovely structure, really good clarity, really good types of people working with, and seeing really good testimonials and really good outcomes. In terms of changes now, we've gone to a longer type of coaching, longer type of mentorship. It's giving people even better results and be able to work with them for longer. People have already registered interest for other things, again, in terms of masterminds coming up. The delivery's been so much better in terms of the program.
What I'd love to do is just get like a bit of a recap as to where you're at, where you were beforehand, what you're doing now, and then also like what you want to do going forward, right? This is a big thing too, is like what you want to achieve with your business going forward.
Awesome. So yeah, coming on board with you guys, basically I wanted to, trading's always been my main income anyway. But I wanted to come in on the online side and have loads of guidance from you guys, loads of clarity, very new to the space in terms of that side of things and the systems. So coming in from a trading side, that was multi 5 figures still, but from a info from this company, I was making 2 to 3K coming in from that this with you guys on the Incubator. Coming out now, we're looking more sort of 8 or 9 already. But I'm now seeing, like I said, lovely flow to it, lovely structure, really good clarity, really good types of people working with, and seeing really good testimonials and really good outcomes. So I just feel like now there's that gel and there's that glue to the process now. And it's just succinct. It's just, that's what I was looking for when I said to Tom when I first met him. And it flows so much better now and I'm so much happier. And actually it's less, the business is less, that side of the business now, aside from my personal trading, is so much less work, but it's so much more,
Well, that's the biggest thing, right? You know, selling info and programs and everything, it actually is a lot of work if you don't know what you're doing, right? Because like you're going to be over fulfilling, and even with the one-to-one help that you do with people, like you're giving too much. So it's like you can actually do less and still get really good results for people. But you mentioned that you were working on like the origin story and you had a lot of like success with that. Why do you think that worked well? Like what was important around like that video specifically?
It's a really big, I think in the niche, there's a huge amount of distrust in, I think maybe a lot of niches, but especially in our niche. And I think the origin story has been massive because it's really helped show people and that they can relate to, although I may be, without sounding like an arsehole, although I may be many steps and years ahead, they can still relate that he's been through the same thing. It's a massive trust builder for the right reasons. So that's worked really, really well. That's been a good thing. Because then again, it's making sure people who end up on my calls and who want to work with me, they genuinely want to work with me. They're not time wasters and they've got the right mindset around this type of industry and career. Because if they know it's not quick wins, it's, so that's been really good with the origin story. It's just, it's been a great trust builder. That's what I really found.
Love it, man. Because I think a lot of stuff is like, whether you're running ads or organic, there's a lot to be said about just creating content that doesn't directly make money, but it creates a lot of trust and integrity and credibility in the industry. Because it's not like direct response where you send out an email and you just get a client. It's more like, you know, Nancy, who works in her traditional 9-to-5 job, wants to get into trading in your niche, and then she sees your video, and not only does she see you as an authority, but she sees that you're also just like a nice guy.
Yeah,
you know, you're just a nice guy that she can work with. Because that's what people buy, right? People are buying just your interests and your values, basically.
Well, there was a guy I put on client wins in the Incubator. He'd been watching me for months and months and months and months. He didn't even want to call. He just came through the DMs. And I think it was a day after the origin story launch. It was literally, I remember posting, it was literally 24 hours max. And he mentioned about that. And I think that was just the tipping point for him to take action.
Yeah.
And to come on board. So it's been, it was, didn't want to call either. So it was, but it's brilliant. And already the changes we've seen with him has been brilliant. So it's just attracting the right. Yeah. It's been a big builder. It's been good.
Dude, as Tom always says, like your clients are a reflection of you. So 100%. Because you like are just a genuine guy and you put out like content that's like very aligned to you, especially in like a niche that gets a lot of fucking bad rap. Like it's really good that you're able to be like, oh, this is what I stand for and this is what I'm doing. I want to ask you about like the system side of stuff, right? Because you know you kind of said that a few times that it was a bit of like all over the place beforehand. What was kind of the changes you made on the maybe back end side about like how you build a program, how you deliver it, how you get results for people. Because at the end of the day, like that actually is the most important part, is getting actual client results.
Yeah, so initially beforehand, it was a lot more sort of probably over treating, if you like, over helping, and for much more lower ticket price point side of things. So in terms of changes now, we've gone to a longer type of coaching, longer type of mentorship. It's giving people even better results and be able to work with them for longer. We're getting then people who are, so then people have already registered interest for other things again in terms of masterminds coming up. So the delivery has been so much better in terms of the program. Just thinking
Are you running events right now? You say you ran a mastermind too, right?
Yeah, ran a mastermind back in June, but we've got another one. We got it. July, but we've got another one coming up back end of this year. Which again, so we're finding delivering now is, like I said earlier, it's just working with price points gone up, client quality has gone up, results have gone up, and it's been so much easier to deliver. Less is more type approach, less clients, higher ticket, better.
It always is the case, man. So looking forward, I know we chatted about some of the group and stuff. Like what is it you want to do next? Like where actually do you want to bring the business?
I'm always in this yo-yo. I was talking about Thomas when I first met him. Trading, it's about to sound daft. Trading will always be my main income because I like it. It's genuinely my income. But because there's a lot of patience, I'm a lot more higher time frame based. So I'm not on the charts all the time. So going forward, I want to keep growing this aspect and I want to keep it quite simple. Hence why I work with you guys. And probably scale things to probably about 15 to 20K as the next barrier.
I think you can do much more though, genuinely. That's actually the thing, is like with the model that like your offer is a make money offer indirectly.
Yes.
And you have one, the experience, which is super important. And then two, you have the interest. And then you also have the client base. So it's almost like having the right model, which is like group plus 1-to-1, actually will get you to, it'll get you to 30, it'll get you to 50. If you think about it, it's people with half your intelligence that are doing it. So it's almost like a little bit like thinking bigger a little bit and saying, okay, where do I want to take things? Because I know that trading is your main thing, but if you have 4 hours in a day, it doesn't take a fucking genius to systematize what you have now, pump the acquisition on the front end, and bring in more people.
Yeah, and I do agree. For me, it's that trying to get it's getting the balance. I know this is why you obviously end up then automating. You bring other people in to work for you. I would never want it to get to a point. Do you know what I mean? Well, I don't want there being too much noise going on. If that makes sense. I don't. Yeah. I have no interest. Because peace of mind, clarity, all these things that make fantastic trading conditions. I don't want. So. Yeah. I obviously, first milestone, as I said a minute ago, would be, like I said, the 15 to 20K mark. I would get,
Beautiful, man. Well, dude, I'm super happy for you, genuinely. I think,
thank you, man.
Overall, it's just you're someone who just does the fucking work, right? And that's the reason why it's worked out for you. It's just like you just came in, you just did shit, got results. And the irony is that you didn't even put that much time into it. Like you were doing the stuff, but you weren't like 24/7 on calls with us, right? You were just like actually getting in the weeds of doing it yourself, and that got you the result for yourself. You know what I mean? So it's completely on you to get that.